Oh, this brings back memories.
Absolutely.
At least to two of us.
He doesn't have memories
What's
anymore.
this game?
You want to introduce ourselves? We have at least one new person here on this recording.
I'm right. I'm Big Buddy Conklin.
Okay. And I'm Calvin.
Don't
as you
speak
should
through the
know.
intro. This is
And
really
I'm
important.
Ducky, as you should know.
You know, I did the recording for this, and this intro is surprisingly long. Like, how long do you think the intro of this game is right now?
Minute and a half.
I was
A
thinking
minute and a half is surprisingly long. What do you think,
3
Rachel?
minutes. 3 minutes.
It's 5 minutes.
Wow, that's close.
The intro to this game
But
is...
it's a beautiful song. It's like music videos.
It's a music video.
Look at this.
It is.
It's a music video.
Dude,
I mean,
nothing
look,
but-
we've got Cinderella Snow White up here.
6 frames per
actually
second. It's
Sleeping
Sleeping
Beauty.
Beauty. Come on. No, her name's Rosella. When I recorded this, for whatever reason, there was just like flickering on the left and right, so I cropped that out just like a little bit. So
I like that she has 4 fingers. Like, why?
Yeah, there's no.
wow, I never noticed that. Yeah. Yeah. So Rachel and I, we had this game. This is like first like 5 games I've ever played.
It was
This
on
is-
floppy disk.
It was on floppy disk.
Many
yeah.
floppy disks.
Oh my god. Yeah. I was never very good at it. It's got what, it's like 6 chapters? 6 chapters?
Yeah, I think 6, 5, maybe more. I don't know.
5 and like the ending one, which is pretty short.
Yeah.
And then yeah. I only ever beat like the second one, maybe the first one.
Dude, I played this through like 3 times on different occasions.
And like each time there were like 4 years spanning between each one.
For the first 2 times, I had to like look up how to beat it
Oh,
because
yeah.
I kept forgetting at the end.
Not only do you keep forgetting, but so yeah, this is a 90s point and click adventure game, as you might be able to infer by the name King's Quest. But it gets kind of bullshit near the end.
It gets bullshit in the middle, the
Yeah.
beginning and the end.
Yeah, that's just fair.
But it's good.
like sometimes the decisions you have to make are logical, and sometimes it's like, fuck you, you're just gonna be walking so far. I sped up so many sections of just straight walking, and there's a lot of dialogue in this game, and I'm afraid I didn't cut out any of it.
Good, no, that's good. You need the dialogue. That's what makes the game so worth it.
I'm quite entertained by this dialogue that's going on right now.
Between us two.
Great,
Yeah.
right?
I haven't heard a damn thing the game said yet.
All right, what do you think's happening?
Well, the evil stepmother is
That's
trying
her
to.
mom.
Wow. Okay.
She's trying to
Looks like we know how Ducky feels
get
about
Cinderella
mums.
to meet up with,
Just because she's ugly.
I don't know, Beauty and the Beast or something. Lion King 2.
Lion King 1.5.
It has a lot to do with the Lion King.
You see? You see? Starting to figure it out, huh?
Tinkerbell.
Look at her eyebrows.
Yeah.
Her hair is
Think you know
definitely
what she's
not
doing.
really blonde.
Glomp.
Rosella.
It's perfect!
She says that a lot in this game.
Yeah.
The same soundbite.
Rosella.
She decides to jump in after her. Like, it's like a pond.
It's like the size of a puddle. It's just also just happens to be an alternate dimension portal. I don't know. Do you think there's something that you could see, like
Look out.
in an ocean, that would cause you to jump out, or like jump
Well, I mean,
into
she
it?
saw a castle, so.
Oh dear.
That's it. You have to click watch it if you just start a new game.
Windle not.
No, I'm afraid not.
Wesley?
Weirdo. Yeah.
Never anything but. Never anything but that.
I like that you can choose which chapter. Like, I don't really care about the first ones. I just want to end the game.
As a kid, I would every once in a while I would just do, all right, 6. What am I doing? What are any of these things in my inventory? Yep, I'm here now.
Is this who you are? You're the king?
You're both of them.
You're the evil stepmother, as you
Who's
said.
the king?
No, there's actually no. Wait, there's like a prince.
All she had to do was, like, pull it, you know?
All right. So when does the frog come in?
Is there a frog in this? There's not one.
No, there's not. You know, for some reason.
No, there's one frog. But
Is
it's
there?
not really a frog. But it's like a frog.
I don't know who the hell you're talking about.
You'll see it
Okay.
in the second chapter.
For some reason, in like every once in a while in cutscenes like that, they won't continue unless you like move the mouse. So I sat there for a solid 15 minutes before like the rabbit came through. Quick, what's
I
his
like
name?
this dude.
Give him a name.
Was that guy?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's obviously
Wow, okay.
Wesley.
Yeah, it's Wesley.
He had a name tag on.
You didn't see it?
This is the worst because if you don't remember how you walk into here, you get lost and then die.
Yeah, you can just keep walking down left and right, just endless screens.
I thought
Do you actually
like,
die from thirst?
yeah, I thought one time I
Oh.
was doing the right thing and I got here and talked to that bro and did all the work and then I couldn't find my way out, so I died.
Yeah.
But the cool thing is you keep all the stuff. It's like nothing ever happened.
Yeah, you
It's
die
just
and there's like
here you
no
go.
progress lost. I think I kept in 2 deaths. And one of them was actually a series of deaths that are totally bullshit that we'll get to in like 2 hours.
I thought you said that. I thought there was a lot of cool deaths in this game. Why don't you just die a lot? You have to restart when you die.
We'll try and remember all the occasions where you can die. I mean, some of them are kind of obvious, but you know.
Oh, I like this pot part because it
Oh,
doesn't
you
matter
would.
how you do it.
Yeah.
You always get the last one.
No! Every once in a while, GarageBand is like, hey, I noticed this thing in the house called AirPlay. Do you want to connect to that?
That's like my
No.
phone every time I open up music, and then it's like, hey, did you know your music's not connected to your Wi-Fi to anything? And it's like, why would I do that?
Oh, by the way, I pulled out a corn kernel from
like-
that basket. I
You
think
had to turn it. Like,
Yeah,
if
you
you
had to
didn't
turn
think
it.
about turning it,
you
it
had
was
to open it.
it's tough.
And not only does the use of the corn kernel actually just useless in this playthrough, there's a way that you can use it, but I don't.
What, really? I
Yeah.
used it twice.
Yeah, I don't use
Well, I
it.
used
at
it
all.
once.
I
and
just
then,
I plant it and just get rid of it. But there are only 2 occasions where you actually have to use your inventory. It's kind of weird.
very strange.
Damn.
Well, the way I won't say it until I guess we find out how you didn't have to use it.
Yeah, I was reading the walkthrough.
Well, how
Yeah,
about you
I-
don't cheat and then you'll know?
No fucking way. This is already long
I will
enough. I
say-
don't want to spend like time just dicking around.
I will say I played it straight through, no help.
You gotta be.
Bullshit.
It was because it was the 3rd time. I'd been learning every time I played it.
Kid of the 90s.
Except for that one glitch I had later on in the game.
Oh,
I
yeah.
had to look that one up because I was like, what's wrong?
Yeah, we'll get back to that. Or we'll get to that eventually.
I always was hoping that you could like go in that hole, but you never can.
Yeah, it's weird. There's just a hole and there's nothing that actually happens in it. Hey, write that down. We're gonna need that later.
It's not like Shivers. Wait, what was that one game that Dad played?
Phantasmagoria?
Fantastic.
Phantasmagoria!
That one was intense. I always try to look for that, but I never find it.
Yeah, I remember
I
there's
like traumatizing memories from it.
Yeah, absolutely. There's the part where like shovels dirt down into it with,
Yeah.
with like a trowel. And then there's the
Like
part
that
where there's
spaghetti
like
part.
a talking
slash
green skull or
brains.
something.
Oh, I remember that. I remember one time he said, put your hands on your face, and I did, and then I opened my fingers and saw, like, brains being funneled into this girl's throat. Or spaghetti. I don't really know.
It was brain or spaghetti. I honestly don't know. But you, do
They
you ever
look
have
the
any
same.
instances like that?
This dude, I hate this dude.
Yeah, I played like Madden 03 as a kid.
No, your dad would, and then he's like, look away, I'm gonna do a tackle.
My dad didn't play games. He played one game with me once.
Was it bug
It
dump?
was Gran Turismo 3.
Oh,
And
I
we
dislike that
actually
you
we
can't
actually
click
had a
on it.
blast, even though I really hate that game.
it was one time Dad tried to play Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, or Underground 2, and he got to like the section in the tutorial where it's like, all right, manual, and you got to keep balance. He just couldn't do it. I mean, give him props. He tried to play it for that long. But, yeah. So yeah, there are 2 ways to get the glasses for the dude, because that was the thing. The little dude in the Rare Curiosities shop needs his glasses to do anything, and the Jackrabbit has it. So there are 2 ways to get it. This is the way, and a very easy way to do it.
This is the way I did it. I forgot the other one. Oh, wait, no, I didn't.
Yeah.
I was wondering, actually, the second time I played it, why that part didn't come up, and I guess it's because I got his glasses back already.
Yeah.
But I kept trying to do it.
The guy that we saw earlier, Wesley, you can get him fresh water, and
That's what I did.
what does he
that's
just
the-
give you rope?
Okay, so the very first thing I did when I played this, we went a whole different way. So the first thing I did was plant the thing, get the corn, give it to that dude, get the fresh water, find him, give him the water, and then that twister goes away, and then you get something. I don't think it's rope. Maybe it is rope.
I was reading a walkthrough and it's like, it's either rope or like insecticide.
I think it's insect. No, wait, no, it's not insecticide. You get that from the dude,
Yeah.
the dead guy.
Oh, okay.
No,
Yeah,
it must have been
you're right.
rope then, but yeah, I got that.
Yeah.
But I didn't use it on that. I used it on something else, I think.
Yeah. The other thing is you can get rope, tie it between two things, and then just trip up the rabbit.
Yeah, I ended up using the horn, but then I kept trying to use the rope, but nothing. I didn't need it anymore.
So this guy trades shit, and I show twice. You could trade, or you can try to trade anything in your inventory with him. Only a couple things actually trade, like this gourd seed.
But it's kind of funny to listen to everything
Yeah,
he
that's
says.
why I offered two random
That
things,
sounds like a good
just because he just offers like the worst things. It's like, here, have a
Like
basket.
a pickle plum.
Woven basket. Let me find my silk-lined casket.
You see,
There was one thing he offered her that was totally worthwhile, and then she said no. I don't remember what it was though.
is this one?
I'll trade you a bale of moldy hay.
Not quite.
Um,
No, thank you.
yeah, it's kind of interesting. Playing this game, I did like, I was like, well, you know, this game has an awful lot of charm to it. I can give it that. I mean, its pacing is bad and it has you walking all over the place, especially near the end. But I mean, it's got some crazy ideas.
It really reminds me of Legend of Zelda, and only in the part where like you have weird puzzles you have to
It
figure
reminds
out.
you of what?
Legend of Zelda, when you have
Oh,
to like
yeah.
bring random stuff to random people, and they're like, "Hey, get this random object somewhere in this area," and you're like, "What does that mean?" And then you find out later, just like this.
Oh yeah, exactly like this. I wonder what came first, Legend of Zelda or like King's Quest 1?
Dude, I don't even think I've played any King's Quests except for this one.
I feel like I saw one you played through that wasn't the JonTron episode. But
Do you ever use those salt crystals? Did you?
yeah,
I
They come
didn't.
to play later. You totally did. You had to, and you just don't think about it. Yeah. So there's this guy. I don't know why you have to spin his head. You just do, and then he gets a little hair, like Curly Fry's hair.
Oh, those are like Satisfy's hair. Curly fries, way better than that.
So at the bottom of the thing that he's kneeling on, it's like, if you cry and then pour salt water into the bowl and then you put like corn in there, then the water in the well becomes fresh. Or you could just not
And then
do
you
any
get
of
fresh
that.
water.
Yeah, I don't actually need to get fresh water. Then you go down.
You're gonna let Wesley die? That's the first person I thought about. I felt so
that's-
sad for him.
That's rough. As a kid, I would get down here and then I didn't understand what was going on.
I didn't either.
And so if you just take one,
Kind of offering bowl.
yeah,
Are you gonna
just
do it?
take one. No,
Oh.
I thought about it. Like after I placed it down, I'm like,
I did it twice on accident.
yeah. If you just take one and try to leave, it just fills with water and you die.
She just stands there.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah,
sort
okay.
of idiot.
This is normal.
Fills with water that nobody else can offer anything. It's just full of water.
How did
That's like a weird offering bowl. It's like take one. It's like a give a penny,
Give a
take
penny,
a penny.
take a penny.
Nah. Except it's
That's
like
not how
blue
offerings
beads.
work.
That's not how pennies work.
So like, I remember as a kid, this was one of the few puzzles that I like knew how to do. It's like, yeah, stick the petticoat onto the stick, make a flag, and then you come in here.
And then this guy.
Are you ready for this?
Oh wait, it must have been insecticide.
Yeah.
I was thinking
So-
about the plant spray.
Oh yeah, the
Herbicide. I don't know what that would be
Whatever.
called.
that fucking generic ass sound. I hear that all the time. That,
In your dreams?
No.
Oh.
Like that. I don't know how many times I've heard that in like not this situation, and this is the only thing I can think of.
In B horror films. It's that easy. You just use 1, 2, 3. This part was really frustrating.
I don't understand the logic to this.
I don't
if there
either.
is
I
any.
still never do. I keep trying to figure it out and I just don't.
Yeah. The hardest enemy in the game, fucking scorpion. And with that, we are nearing the end of chapter 1. It's that easy.
You know,
It's pretty easy.
Chapter 1 is
there's
actually
a lot
pretty
of different
short.
ways that you can do it, though.
I think there's
Like
just 2.
saving that guy's life.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know that there are like other like possible endings. I feel like when they started this game, I was like, let's make multiple decisions. Like you can do this multiple ways, and then the other ways I think it's just straightforward. It's just
Yeah.
like, do this.
One way you can help the poor, dying people, and the other you can help yourself.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Just give me my daughter, Brozella.
Brozella.
Brozilla.
He is a bro. Jumps right into a pond with a castle in it. Doesn't even care about her mom. Trying to talk to her about weddings and stuff.
Hey, would you?
They're princesses and queens. They got like jobs.
Or they don't. I don't know.
Rosella probably doesn't. She didn't even have real hair.
We can hear the door opening, but you just. Oh. Never mind. Ah.
Shit. Can you pause it? I have to.
That's cool.
Oh, that's great. Don't worry, Reginald. We can carry this.
We'll talk about you though.
Yeah, we will.
We'll talk about how bad. We'll say, hey.
Thanks for having me.
We'll say, hey, Ducky left, but we were silently hoping he would, because he didn't really understand the true beauty that is King's Quest.
I mean, he's never really understood King's Quest.
He kept looking away the whole time we were trying to watch it.
Kept looking at his watch. He's like, oh, go on. Gotta get going.
At one point, I'm pretty sure I saw him open up another Let's Play.
Start trying to commentate over that one instead. So yeah, this is
We can just edit it out, you know?
You are the Princess Rosella, yes?
Brozella!
I am. You know me. Where am I? I saw a beautiful castle before.
This is me playing. Hey, Ducky, what are you doing? Nothing.
Oh, Dad.
What?
You wouldn't like it.
I guess Back to the Future. Sorry, there's no time travel in this game.
Oh, my.
You're thinking of a different game. Maybe Back to the Future.
Your Majesty, what was
I'll see you in a week.
going on?
Good luck out there. Don't get stuck in the driveway.
I wasn't expecting you to be so lovely, my lady.
This is going to be an annoying edit.
Oh,
Very honored.
And something about trees.
Now,
and magic adventure. Wait for me.
It's like,
Something's magical.
why won't this open?
Someone open me.
a troll? Oh.
Don't worry.
Please don't be
It's
sad.
right where we stopped. All right. Play.
Perfect.
Well-
Mouth time.
I'm afraid we lost one Ducky.
Worth it.
Worth. Yeah. We didn't even need it.
I gotta say, they got some cool looking bad guys in this. Like, what is that thing? A salamander?
Who do they get to voice that thing?
Probably your mom.
We just. Yeah, not your mom then, huh?
Well, you're adopted.
Oh. This
She
is
just
what-
chose the one
this-
baby that looked really
This is
close
how my
to
sister
me.
treats me. This is how my sister treats me.
She adopted a baby modeled off of me.
Oh yeah.
Forget your cheerleading uniform.
Fucking got him.
Don't let your cord drag in the snow. You're gonna get electrocuted. That's how it works.
That's how science.
You are the Princess Rosella, yes?
I don't know. Just I know, like an hour into this, I'm going to be so annoyed by the fact that I did not cut out any of this dialogue.
No, this is a good thing. One thing though, like when you first see Rosella, you kind of think she's, I don't know, kind of stuck up. That's kind of how she seemed, and she's so pleasant.
Yeah, she's
She
actually-
just met a troll king, and she's being polite to him after being pulled into his castle.
What's going
pulled
on?
through. It's like she is kind of surprisingly calm about it. What's going on?
Damn.
So lovely, my lady.
I don't know. You think that shit's just kind of normal in this world? What would be the equivalent? You're like, it's like you go for a swim in a river and then you almost drown and somebody pulls you out and then you wake up in their house and they're like, please marry me.
Marriage. And then you're also like turned into a troll or something weird.
troll, dear.
What would be the equivalent of that?
Being turned into a troll.
Yeah.
Getting your legs cut off.
Simply stunning troll.
I'm a troll.
I'm a troll. How can
Troll toll. I'll watch
Calm
that
down,
episode
Rosella.
of Sunny at some point.
Come along, princess.
I don't remember it too well though.
Your chamber. Perhaps you'll feel better.
Rust off the troll.
Rust off.
a troll?
Her eye.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah, it's just shot of her.
I remember this because I thought the shoulder stuff was her hair, and then I realized that her hair was black, and that shoulder stuff is just her shoulder hair.
Oh,
not the hair
it
on
just
her
has
head.
just as shoulder hair.
Or maybe like shoulder pads.
I can't believe I'm a troll. I can't believe I'm a troll.
No, troll.
Not just any troll. Oh,
Who are you talking to?
to the troll king.
We're over here.
It's-
We're over. Oh, okay.
Nobody talks to anyone when they're talking to themselves.
There's a lot of optional stuff that you can click on in this game, and that's like the only time that I ever do that.
Ah, you missed out.
I was like, do I really want to spend some extra time jumping on the king's seat?
How long did it take you to get through
This okay, so the
I
full
feel like I went pretty quick.
it took the raw video was about 3 hours, maybe 3 hours and 20 minutes. This video is like 2 hours and 40 minutes. And it's just
This is some pretty cool music though.
I do like the music.
You're no real troll. I can see right through you. What do you want?
I always wonder about how like people come up with music for these games. Like
I don't want any-
composers for
I
games.
was just looking into this
I don't know.
pool and then
Dreams.
I saw this.
I like this girl. She's so real.
Did you say she's so real?
She's so real.
She's so real. Look at her
I
arm.
mean, like once she figured out, she like cried. Like it was like, oh,
I mean, yeah, she is.
you're not bad after all.
She
So
just, like-
crocodile tears.
Actually, troll tears, but I'll allow it.
Same species, basically.
Trolls and crocodile. So yeah, the human equivalent. Or the,
One big question though: where does King Otar sleep? Because there's like 5 rooms here. None of them are in his bedroom.
What about that room that she was in? What's that room used for?
That's her bedroom. That's her chamber.
But did he just have that just in case he would find one?
I guess he made that like once he became king in hopes that he would find a woman.
Ugh.
If I find a girl, I have to have a room for her.
Oh my God, she's still talking.
She's like a witch doctor.
She is a witch and a doctor. She cures
But like,
me.
look, she doesn't even have hair on the back of her head. It's just like on the top and then the sides.
It's like I used to do this
Sideburns?
thing where like I would just like put all my hair in like a ponytail.
But you
and
still
just
have
went
hair on the
straight
back
up.
of your head.
But then imagine that, and I just shave everything else.
Except for like the sides because you need those hair ties on your shoulders.
Baked Beatles.
I like how she just kind of like knows these potions. She
I
like
mean,
knows these crazy potions to change people around, but she can't even try to fight
what did?
that bad guy.
Okay, so
that
wait.
we haven't seen yet.
The fuck
This
is
kid,
this
who
bitch?
you never see again.
Where did she?
Who is this?
Where did she come from? How come she's got like all sorts of hair? Who's saying that?
Her name is Bike.
Her name is Bike.
Like, I mean, just because they're trolls doesn't mean they should have crazy names.
It's like the developers were like, okay, wait, let's get
We're
like
gonna
a
see this kid once.
no. It's like let's get a toy rat, and that's how they'll solve a couple. It's just wait, how is she gonna get the toy rat? Shit, we can't just have it sitting out on the floor. That would be weird. You know what? Let's just have a kid drop it. What's the kid's name?
And make it fun.
Bike.
We're gonna Bike after my daughter. What? This guy is cool.
I really like this guy.
Lynx is dancing.
Dude, you know, when I learn to cook, this is how I'm going to learn. I'll have a spoon and like salt shaker. And I'll just be jazz handsing them
Kicking your
throughout,
feet around.
kicking my feet.
The weird thing is, like, I mean, he's a troll like everyone else, but all trolls kind of have hair in new places. Like, usually they just have it on their feet or something. He has it all the way up his legs. I don't know where it ends.
All trolls are different, maybe.
She doesn't. Well, I don't know what she looks like. This poor guy is just trying to be a good cook, and she's just harassing him.
Wait. Yeah. Oh, okay. Like, I know she makes, like, some sort of reaction earlier, and he doesn't notice. And this time's like that. That's okay.
The weird thing is that, like, she is the princess now, about to be the king's wife. So, like, he can't just throw her out. Plus, she screamed so long.
It's like
and where did she end up?
She threw her,
Let's find
it's
out.
like he threw her down a laundry chute.
But
Okay, dreadful. Excuse me. I am the princess to be.
there she is. Did she, like, run back to the door? Like, where did she land?
She would have hit the ground before she finished saying "oh" and "oh no." I always thought this was lava. They're just hanging out in lava. I guess.
I
it's-
love her voice.
Yeah. Why is she even coming in here, by the way? Oh,
Just to call them revolting. She's got priorities.
she is so villainous. She comes in just to laugh at people. Also, this guy's got the shoulder hair. What the fuck is that? Look at Kiwi.
Good job.
That was so convincing.
Dude, like, when he jumped into the lava, it came out brown. Did he crap his pants?
It is mud. It's not lava. It is a mud pit.
Is it mud?
The
What?
walkthrough said it was a mud pit, so I'm going to assume that it's right. I mean, it hasn't led me
That
wrong.
makes sense. What is it red? It's like a clay pit.
Clay pigeons. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk in and.
I like that the dress,
and
like,
I'm gone.
still kind of fits her, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's not what she looks like.
Yeah.
Clothes don't work like that in real life.
Walking. Sometimes it takes like a long time for like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't. That's the reason this game takes so long. Not even for the cutscenes, just for
It's just because
loading screens? Question mark.
it's like just shit takes a long time. It's like, I figure there's at least 2 hours of straight dialogue. And then the rest of the time is just walking, and walking is
The dialogue's
so
important.
slow.
Some
Later on, I speed like walking sections up by like 400, 500, up to like 900%, and it still seems like it's taking a long time.
Let me ask you a question. Where can I get a toy mouse that is that smart?
That's
That has a brick.
sounds like a car.
The door shuts and wait for it. Here comes the mouse again and shuts the door after himself.
I love all the screeching, but on the screen it just stopped. It's just there. I like
It
the
was
sound of
stopping
the
while
stew.
screeching a lot. The wheels were still spinning.
We need something like
What'd
that.
you-
It's the baked beetles, and so we need like a crank and just spits out like cookies.
That would be the equivalent here.
What? You
If a
want
troll
cookie
came
or
and saw the
something?
cookies from ours, they'd be just as disgusted.
You know, that's weird. The trolls knew that humans existed, or at least that one lady did.
Well, I mean, Ooga Booga's
okay,
like
yeah,
right
yeah.
above them.
Like, are they all humans? It's like, what is her name?
Matilda?
No,
Melinda?
the bad.
Maleficent?
It's something like that.
This is an
Militia.
important one, because you can't get past something unless you listen to this.
Mm-hmm.
They have some cool voice actors, though.
Yeah. They're
They're
quite
very
interesting.
committed.
What the fuck is the one on the left wearing?
A bikini.
But it's like
She's pregnant.
Sorry. It's just like she's wearing a bowling ball inside of it. Like a lag. A smelly old
Good thing
flower.
she slowed down that conversation, because I needed to know that information.
Yeah, they're talking about sleeping.
A smelly old flower.
Yeah, it's like, toss some sulfur in
I love
fire.
this song.
I do too. I don't think I ever talked to the guy on the right, but
Really?
yeah.
Dude, he was funny. He would
Yeah,
like
he's-
hit on you and do that eyebrow thing.
Yeah.
and, hello.
It was funny. The walkthrough. Oh, could that be because there's sulfur in here? No, they're talking. The
And that's 'cause
walkthrough
there's
called the
rotten
guy,
eggs in
the
there.
troll on the right. I think male sexist troll or something, or
Dude, he
sexist
was.
pig troll. That was his name.
Did you try to jump?
Well, isn't it like if you jump on the top, you just fall straight in or something?
If you go, yeah, like if you jump from the top and try and jump in, it's like, I don't really know. It's like you run into the wall or something because you just slip.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense because it looks so much easier to jump from the top. You could just walk across.
I
But,
like her jump though.
This stretches out so much, and that sound. It's like a.
It's like a rubber band.
You see, I was thinking the rubber band is pretty appropriate. I was thinking like you ever take a ruler off like the side of a desk
Oh
and just
yeah,
boing.
like those metal ones.
Yeah.
Did that in art class all the time.
Yeah, you were bored in art class too, huh?
Yeah, I mean that's how I got into drawing the artwork for this.
For what?
For this whole game.
Oh, for the whole game. You know, I was hoping you were going to be talking about the
You
channel.
gonna fill your bowl?
No, I
You
forgot.
know, walk right out. Amateur hour.
Dude, that's not the only thing I forget. You'll see.
You forget to talk to him too.
No, I don't
That's
forget
so
to.
important.
Okay, I forget to talk to him. It's not necessarily important.
He's so funny to listen to.
I think
I
I'm
don't
trying to
know.
walk in it. but
It's like
just-
he's trying to go for John Travolta, but he just comes off as really sexist.
Yeah, I don't remember anything else he says except for this part right here,
Mama?
which is like the most memorable quote that I have from this game. What's that, mama?
See, I kept trying to do the sulfur thing, but I didn't talk to those women yet. Time for bed.
Okay. I remember I was so glad when I figured out this puzzle. It's like, oh my god, I got the spoon.
Yeah, I like, since I didn't talk to those women, I couldn't put the sulfur in, and I kept trying to pick up his tools, and he's like, nope, you can't use those. And I'm like, God,
I don't think
I
so.
know the rules. I know how to do this.
I've beaten this game before.
I like that guy in the corner there.
Yeah, he's real
Like,
nice.
what is he doing?
Yes.
Like, look on that side, and it's like days I've been trapped in this prison. He's just tallying him down.
But his tallies are like really big.
Really
That's why
long
he's
and
been
really
doing this.
deep.
Didn't even get your fire.
Yep,
So you
that's
missed
the,
a few things.
that's the other thing I forgot. I forgot to get the spark. So yeah, we need.
Oh,
What are the
that
things-
sucks. Did you walk all the way there without the
Yup.
spark? Oh.
So what are the things we need? We need baked beetles, silver spoon.
Silver spoon, gold bowl with
Gold
filled
bowl.
with lava water.
It's just regular water.
It's
Then
not.
I forget
It's
to-
not
I forget
regular
to do-
water. Let's
Oh yeah, it's fucking green ass water. And then, the
dragon
scale.
scale.
So we're going to get the dragon scale now, and you get there, and it's like, oh no, I lost my spark.
We'll wait for this guy.
Yeah.
Troll, bridge troll. Troll bridge? What?
The best thing is like his reaction when you like, because you ride the wheelbarrow down, and you just knock him straight off.
See, that's another thing I tried to
Oh,
do.
I fucking hated this as a kid. It's like it took so long to figure out. Oh, just take the part off the
I
shield.
started doing that with like all of my items because I couldn't figure out which ones needed touched and which didn't.
Yeah, as a kid, you're like, all right, obviously the shield goes on it. I just like, I can't do that. Something
Yeah.
Like that. It's like, oh.
I also tried to do this before I made that guy come out of the lava
Oh,
or
yeah.
mud.
Doesn't go anywhere.
So yeah, look at
It's
his
got
fucking
pop.
face and the sound that it makes. Wait, oh yeah, I gotta pull it.
Sounds like
It sounds like
chalk.
one pulley.
Yeah.
All right, this is it.
Maybe King Ochar's bedroom is up there.
Jaw drops a little bit, and that was it.
And then there he goes. Like he lives down there, so like why would he? Like I don't understand why he would have floated away.
What's
'cause
he doing?
came
Is that
from
just what he
down
does?
there.
He just hangs out there. It's like, oh yeah,
This
forgot
is-
the forgot the spark. I think
Run.
this is 400% speed.
Yeah, you have
Still
to walk
walking
way
stupid slow.
Hey, now this is a song I can get into.
Yeah, you might notice that the speed of the music does not always match up with the video because you'll see later because I just stopped giving a shit about the editing, but 900% music not always that great.
So this is one thing I hate. How long it takes to walk there.
What the fuck is the point of making this zigzag? And like,
To look at all those gems that he has. But
oh yeah, you can't even use any of them.
You know what's cool? This dude looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I mean, it looks kind of like a weird lizard thing until he's.
But like
actually in
he's
there.
sleeping. You could walk in there, grab like a whole purse full of those and leave.
Yeah, it's like weirdly 3D animated, which is kind of jarring and out of place, but it's cool.
Yes. He's like
Wow,
the only
really?
good-looking thing in this game.
Nah, dude. Wait till you get to like the fucking winds.
Oh yeah, no, that whole place is cool too.
That whole place is fucking stupid, and I hate it.
What? I like these things. Well, we'll
This
wait.
made you
Yeah,
so
that's like
sad.
2 hours from now.
He's still living though.
I'm just ready to sleep it out.
Well, man, have you tried writing?
Yeah, so yeah, he's lost his spark, and you have a lantern. That's
Why didn't anyone bring him a spark like a long time ago?
What does anybody in this world do?
I don't know what King Ochar does even.
It's like, so we jump into this pond and we get sucked into this world, and we solve all the problems, and oh, there are a lot of problems. What were they doing with like,
Well, what's her
They
face was
live in the-
knitting, so she has a job.
dude? She's probably working on the biggest stuff
Okay,
in the
so
world.
wait, this guy is taking time to do that,
Yeah,
and then wait.
yeah,
Well, first of all, she is a princess, so she doesn't need that,
I'm working on
but
it.
she does. But
It's beautiful.
then she's like, hey, wait,
What I'd really like is one of your scales.
like how long could that possibly take to acquire?
I mean,
Like it would have taken you like an extra second. If you weren't talking right now, you could have just given it to her, but instead you want to go away.
yeah.
But this
he's-
is a pretty cool scene.
He's
I
got to
think.
go on his fucking flying thing.
Cool journey.
I want to say like the frame rate when we were kids looked better than this, and might have been better than this, just
Yeah.
because of how it's emulated.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I don't think so.
it's entirely possible that it always looked this choppy.
Maybe putting it on a floppy disk.
Oh,
helped.
well!
Wait for it. I like this music though. It's pretty funny.
What do you think he does now?
Dude, he
he's got his
probably
spark.
could have flown out of there and looked for fire by himself.
How did he lose his spark?
The trolls probably took it from him. That big dude.
Yeah, the fucking troll keeper. All right, now I get to go all the way back because
Man, yeah, that takes like a whole minute.
yeah, it's still a minute that needs to be cut.
This should have like in Skyrim, you know how they have what's that called?
Yeah, I try to get the jump in straight
What's
away.
that called when you like fly to one place?
Fast travel?
Fast travel. They should have fast traveling on your maps
What would
in
the
here.
map look like? I mean, it kind of has fast travel with the fucking horse.
I didn't mean to start.
Not
Late-
until
later
the
on.
very end of the
A, not until the very end, and B, it's still not even that fast.
That's all right.
I'll still speed that up.
See, you didn't even talk to him.
Yeah, I didn't talk to him before. I just
talked
tried to
him-
give him the gem.
See, if you took my walkthrough, you would have seen the real story unfold.
Yeah, what's the real story? By the way, I like the
You
troll.
talked to him a long time ago, and then
troll
he
on the
says
right
he
is
wants
just his
money to
fucking
leave.
straight gaping mouth.
He's snoring.
The longest snort ever. He's stuck. Wah.
It's actually just like tape, so that he
He's
doesn't
got,
wake up.
he's got black tape over his mouth.
I am Rosella. To tell you the truth,
I forgot, how did this guy get here? He's just here?
love to go out and make
He's
All I know is-
working, but he doesn't want to. He wants to go out. In
Yeah, he
the
wants to go
world.
out. He's poor, and he wants to not be poor, so he can do other
I
things.
don't have the money.
But you
All
know.
I have to my name is this old chipped hammer and chisel.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so she's gonna give him
He's
something,
gotten-
and then he's gonna give the only thing he has to his name to her.
What if
Everyone
this was-
gives up their like most prized possessions so easily in this game.
To be fair, that's all that needs to be done for everything in the world to be solved.
Yeah.
It's like there's nothing like intrinsically valued in these people. It's just like they're the only people that are like, you know what, I'm gonna solve all our problems. I guess you could argue it's like this is an outsider. It's like they're equally unwelcome no matter where they are.
Yeah. Well, except for she's gonna be the queen, so I guess she's pretty welcome in this case.
But like this is like a different dimension or something, is it? Or is this still?
Like, I don't really know. At the end of the game, they kind of glaze over what's happened, but not quite.
Yeah, it's like, do we go back to like the real world, or is this just a different part of the real world that you have to fall into an ocean to get to?
So, like, he was like, sorry, I can't help you. I've got to go fly and stuff. So
then he's
then you
back.
come back,
And he's
and you
sleeping.
take it while he's asleep.
Okay, can't you like try and chisel off like part of his face
Yeah,
And
she
you like
says,
smack it off. And he goes, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
and he doesn't even move.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything.
She could have taken it off his face if she wanted.
I was reading the walkthrough and it's like, take it quickly or else you might die. And I'm like, how?
What? No way. He's too nice. Maybe he'd get
That
like
was the
scared
only
and
thing.
pop up
You might
fire.
accidentally, he'd just like accidentally kill you. Yeah,
Oh,
this
now
is
you
it.
got-
forgot to get the water. Only place I could get it. I do that a
It's
lot.
surprising you
I try to
can't like
walk
get
out with
water
that thing
from the
in my hand.
kitchen.
They only bake people's come on. This is like 40% speed, and that's how long it took to walk across the room. This is it. We got everything. A gold bowl.
I'll be honest though, I've been watching this one anime, and they walk even slower than in this game.
Oh.
And they talk like 3 times as slow as these conversations. A lot of it's just staring.
Is it intense?
Not really. It took 5 episodes for this girl to tell this guy that she liked him after he already told her that he liked her
What the fuck?
because of bad communication or something.
It was very...
I love her. Okay, so yeah, where's that hair coming from? Is it a beard? Is it... Where's it coming from?
When
I love
Rosella
this
turned
part.
into a troll, did her hair change?
No, it just got
It's like a little bit
frazzled.
different, yeah. Yeah, as a kid, this is a neat transformation.
That? I always wish I could do that.
No.
I like that echoes. It's like in her stomach or something. You
Yeah.
remember that episode or that movie Anastasia where like his head starts shrinking and like falls into the inside of his body and he's talking to Bartok from the inside of his body.
What was this, like a bat? And then they had a song from the inside of him. I thought that song was pretty
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that's the only part I remember.
We
of
should
it.
watch Anastasia next.
Oh yeah, she just
Walk
like
through
tossed.
Anastasia.
This is how I play Anastasia. So I filmed this, and it took approximately 90 minutes. That's what the back of the box says, at least.
But you know, setup takes a little while.
Yeah, you gotta plug in the VCR.
Dude, you know what? What's her name?
Matilda.
Matilda. She
But
almost
it's spelled
screwed up.
it's spelled Mathilde with an E at the end.
She almost screwed up and left Rosella with no head. Does anyone want to talk about that?
Oh yeah, the fucking melted spoon is now an item.
I'm stunned. Your beauty is only surpassed by your intelligence.
By the way, what is up with this guy's voice?
Try to be.
He's like,
It's like they,
he
like-
had a stoma, you know. He's got
It's
one
like
of
they
those voice
pitched it up
things.
and auto-tuned it.
He's a really groggly, low-pitched voice.
Yeah.
But they really wanted him, so
They got like a heavy metal singer, and then they're like, all right, you're gonna be the troll kid. Oh my, Rosella.
just tone it up. Don't make him stop. I don't have the heart to tell
Militia.
him.
That's her name, Militia. It's like
Militia.
almost a real name.
It's like Felicia,
yeah.
but with an M because she's
Silliest
mean.
use of powers.
Like she could have killed her at that point,
She could have killed her on so many occasions.
but instead she like zapped her to her room to be like friendly.
It's a thing that like a lot of villains always do. It's like, you know what? I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna let you die on your own.
You know, I like
That happens a couple
Ursula
times
from The Little Mermaid because she was pretty intense on killing Ariel. She tried real hard. She like went right after her
Yeah.
after the wedding.
By the way, she says it's not tall enough. We stick that last fucking mat on.
Yeah,
It's
you
like,
have to stick that last pillow.
Yep. Oh wow, I don't see how you could have done it without the pillow. Oh, dude. That could have been
Rude.
Wait, that looks a lot bigger on the bed than it did on the wall.
That looks a lot bigger too.
Felicia, I wasn't expecting you.
Esophagus.
And who were you expecting, you pathetic wretch?
There's no way to speak to your friends.
I expected a pop culture reference. What were you expecting? The Ninja Turtles?
He doesn't look like he's interested in the Ninja Turtles. He doesn't look like he's interested in anything.
By the way, this is also
Like,
the
what
last
is
screen in the
his-
game.
What is
this,
his
This is the last location of the game as well. Sorry.
what is his expression supposed to mean?
Bored,
Like
bored.
he looks like he's
eye strain.
trying to listen to her, like in class, but he's
Oh, I think
like,
this is
falling
another
asleep.
instance where
He had to
yeah,
move
it
it.
stopped when I had to move the mouse.
They didn't want to go on unless they knew you were there.
Yeah, I didn't.
They didn't want
catch
you to
that.
miss anything.
I didn't catch that in the editing because I stopped giving a shit.
Right below Etheria, and the land of Ooga Booga below that.
So like, what's past the land
Wait.
of Ooga Booga?
This.
Is the desert just endless?
All of Eldritch's
Like, how big is this land? Is it like,
Well, that's why we need the map to fast travel.
like, what are the
Is that like a
boundaries of
mini
this
volcano
Yeah,
in the background?
yeah, dude. It's how you know the state of the volcano.
It's actually my kid's science project. It's what we modeled the volcano off of.
What's right? What's real? If only I could remember.
Joke's on you. You're not the real troll.
Spoiler alert, people didn't know that.
You know, I thought, like, I don't get it. At the end, sorry, I'm gonna jump right to the
Drag
end.
her body. I'm pretty sure that's not the easiest way to get through there.
Oh. Oh yeah, I think I clicked.
There's the frog thing that we were talking about. That's not
Oh
a
yeah,
frog,
yeah, yeah.
That's kind of like.
It's fucking dragon toad, I think. That's what it's called.
What is this little thing?
Yeah, what was that doing up there?
How did it get there? Did I just throw it?
He like tried to hop in the hole or something.
You hurt him. Don't you dare hurt him.
Who? Wait, why is she in there?
Stay out of it, old woman.
She was looking for you, maybe.
Which one? Both of them?
Well,
Too many M
Alicia
names.
was looking for you, and then I bet Matilda was like, "Hey, hey, wench."
Really don't
There are not a lot of trolls in this troll kingdom. I gotta be honest.
couldn't take
There have been
Dude,
like,
if this can't be a kingdom. Like, what are these regular trolls doing in the king's home?
yeah, they just kind of walk
Mud
in.
bath.
How did they get in?
Maybe they're
Where
like
do they
his
live?
family members. Maybe there's like a room at the very bottom of this that is like the rest of the castle.
The only
She
way I
just never
can
wanted
think.
to explore it.
The only way I can think is every single person that got in here walked through the kitchen.
Plus, like, this can't be the real kingdom or whatever, because she's just sitting right in the middle. If that's the throne, that's like a really stupid place to put just a sitting place for Matilda.
No, she's
To wrap
cool.
herself up in a blanket with no shoes on.
I'm
Well, I guess
sick.
none of them.
She's got fucking no Netflix. I'm bored. I'm just gonna sit here for the whole day. Oh, no, I'm good.
It's like, I wonder if that's a swivel chair, because it kind of looks like it could be.
It's fucking an office chair made entirely of granite.
That table's like so far away.
Yeah, God, you would have
She
to.
can't even put her feet on the
You
ground.
can't even reach that. Maybe the only way you could touch that is if you fell off your chair and you hit your forehead on it.
Or maybe just her little hair.
Just yeah, just the bow.
It's been dormant for years. Let me see.
She's like a genius.
Yeah, she knows. So like this
She's
dragon
the only
toad, it's
sane
like
one here
yeah.
for being a
the
crazy
dragon
witch
toad.
doctor,
It's like oh, finds where the king is.
It's working.
which is funny.
How often has he had to use that?
And what's
It's
he
like
doing?
help, dragon toad. Is he just like that irresponsible?
His voice.
In the land Booga Booga.
It's still King Otar. He's just trying to talk really high pitched now.
No. This is King Otar before they pitch shifted him.
Well, that's not really the voice we're looking for, but we can put that as a toad.
Wait. I got it. Will still use you. You're still hired. Okay. I know you.
Voices.
I know you came looking to be the voice of the Troll King. You're thinking more of a frog. You got a good frog voice.
Well, you know, I
The
really,
man, the ooga booga.
I wasn't really looking forward to being a fry. I already told my wife and kids that I'd be a king. Well, we can do both, but
Okay, we'll work. This is the weirdest fucking item. This is like here's your
like-
elaborate key.
what is her job? Like, for someone so super cool and powerful, why is she doing this? And look at this. She, like,
She's just
barely, she doesn't even turn around. She wouldn't have even had to crouch down.
And by the way, hold on. Let's listen to the sound of the bat.
It's like a bird.
It sounds like you put like rocks in a blender.
Is this the place you would die? If you, like, didn't pull out the mouse fast
Yeah.
enough?
I don't think it's immediately right now.
Smelly vermin.
I think she goes away on that.
Way to cause every bat, rat, and snake in the world to accept.
Yeah, this is where it's like, here's a hint, spook her with the rat. Why did she even go there in the first place?
Like, she's a wicked woman, and she is scared of rats?
Not only is she scared of rats, she lives in the fucking scariest part of the world.
Yeah, like, why would she be scared of that?
Yeah, so you try and leave and then she appears because I guess she knows or she can see or something. If you don't do anything now, I guess she kills you or something. But
She probably zaps you back to your bedroom.
yeah, the game just loops. I like that sound effect. Zoop.
Oh, I thought you were talking about her voice. It was like a car noise trying to start. And now you use the rope.
Yep. We use the escape rope.
I never tried to do it, but I bet that's a place you could die too. But I don't think.
What?
I feel like at one point you can try to ride on that, but it doesn't let you.
Is it really?
I thought you could try it, and she'd be like, "It was dangerous," and then maybe you try, and then you like fall into a hole or something weird.
By the way, she just pulled it once and now she's
That's
going.
because it's magic string.
Oh, okay, magic string. makes sense.
Why do the trolls have a tiny little shaft like that? To go up to. Oh, it's back to the mom of the salamander.
What's her name?
I don't really know.
Valenice?
Valenice, yeah, you're right. Of Daventry.
Yeah, that's it. That's because she always says it.
I am Valenice of
Daventry.
Have you seen my daughter?
I'm looking for my daughter, Rosella. Oh yeah, the first item in your inventory is like Rosella's comb.
And you cry.
Yeah, you can use it on yourself at any time. She just starts crying. I think you can use it in the if you're trying to get fresh water. And I think you only ever use it one other time to get into Falderon or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Falador?
No, it's when you talk to the Duke.
Talk to the Duke, yeah.
The Duke
Falderon.
of what's his name?
Archduke Yip Yap.
Happy birthday, Archduke Yip Yap.
This guy fucking talks forever. I feel like this scene is
He's so cool though.
He's pretty
what
cool.
a beautiful story.
Quick, recap the story because we're probably going to talk
You're
over
not
it.
gonna. Okay, well the story is he is the Lord of the Hunt.
Yeah.
Which is ironic because now he is
his name
the
like-
Hunt. Bazam.
What is his name? Like Addis?
Addis, yeah, Lord Addis,
Lord
the King
Addis,
of the Hunt,
something
or
like
Lord of the Hunt, and that
Lord of
tree
the
is
Hunt.
his wife,
Yep.
who is Mother Nature herself.
Celesta, I
And
believe is her
she's
name.
gorgeous, and
Celeste.
once, what's her face, Militia. Oh, I get it, because malicious.
Yeah, that's really,
anyway,
they just
Militia.
chopped out the last letter.
She like screwed up everything. Obviously, the river was gone, and then she turned him into a stag, and then she turned her into a tree, and then I guess she stabbed the tree. I don't know where the stabbing came in, but she
Not
stabbed
only
the
are
tree,
you
and now
going to be a
sap
tree,
is coming.
you got to be a tree that's bleeding.
So yeah, that's all that happened, and now she needs to help.
Yeah, and not only that, yeah,
Addis
he's
didn't
like,
even see
I saw
anything.
nothing.
And now he came.
It was
to
so
just wait for
fast, and
her.
I was just looking the wrong way, man. What?
He's there to help and love her.
Yeah.
And be with her until the dying days.
Yeah.
Would they have been like immortal had this not happened? Are they gonna be an immortal?
I don't know. They're like demigods or something, I guess.
I like all the demigods. I like how they just like befriend these demigods, like MBT.
Yeah, so, I mean, they're in need. It's like, hey.
I like how his antlers are also like behind his ears, like on the back of his head. That's not where antlers would be.
How often do you think he's done like, you know how the deer do like the carving on the trees to know where they've been?
Yeah, he does that on his wife all the time.
All the
but
time.
It's not to let everyone know where he's been. It's to let everyone know that that's his tree.
Yeah, it's. I mean.
Scare all the other bucks away.
That's about all they can do now. They got to keep their relationship solidified somehow. So it's like a little antler rubbing.
So you know how like animals can talk in this?
Yeah.
So like, do you think the other deer come up to him and say, "Hey, Lord Addis, now you're one of us. What are you gonna do about all this hunting
Suck a
that's been going
dick.
on?"
Do you think he gets bullied?
He's gonna now. I mean, he's gonna have to get in a lot of buck fights.
Yeah, that's the thing in this game. Everything that moves, not everything, unless it's like a villain, like the
Even
scorpion. Yeah, rocks can talk.
Villain animals can't talk.
Yeah,
I bet
yeah.
they can. They
like
just like don't
the
have
spooky
anything
thing
to
in the
say.
cave doesn't talk. Scorpion doesn't talk. But like every animal you see talks.
Yeah, maybe they just
We'll see
like
it
don't
here in a
have
little bit,
anything
too.
to say. But everything's personified.
I remember.
Except for, like,
I remember months ago I was on
trees.
YouTube and I was like, I looked up this song. And I was like, oh my god, I'm 6 again.
It's just like RuneScape music that I look up all the
yes.
time. Sometimes I'll be singing something or like whistling these songs, and then I'll accidentally merge it into a RuneScape song. This is the worst part, having to jump all the time. It takes her like an hour.
Yeah, what's the fucking point? It's fucking.
And then Rosella comes and she just like leaps beautifully to all the spots.
Yep, swag.
Hush, my
Soon all your troubles will be over.
Who does he sound like?
Oh God.
He sounds like someone from a Disney movie.
Yeah, I know.
At first, I tried the stick.
Who took my lunch?
What does
is
that sound
that?
like?
Oh my God.
Cool off for a
Who
while,
took
my
my
new-mated
lunch?
friend.
That is kind of sad, you know. Spiders gotta live too.
Fucking Lord of the Hunt.
I'm sure they eat meat on their tables.
All right, you think that fucking?
Thank you, hi lady.
Safe and sound.
You think that fucking bird would have known by now? How did you even fly into that? Are you that stupid?
That's really not that tiny. That's like as big as her hand.
That's
or
like
bigger.
almost as big as her face. Yeah.
I like her hair a lot. She fits
What,
right in with the
Balinese?
animals.
Oh, yeah. This fucking guy. I'm glad you remember this so well.
This is the 3 playthroughs.
Yeah, this guy's.
He
pretty-
sounds like he's going for Guilford Gottfried.
I seek entry to your town.
Why is she screaming?
Only enter this city.
You may only answer.
1 ton tomato of Antioch.
That doesn't even exist.
Ridiculous. There's no such thing.
Yeah, that's the joke. Every time you see this guy, he's like, I'm gonna be a dick. He does this like I think almost every time you walk through here.
Except for later,
It's-
when you're a hero.
It's every time that you like the story decides that you need to come out and come back in. So there are like a set amount of times that he does this. I think later on I just skip it.
I'll take my chances.
I don't think I left this place a lot.
You kind of have to.
I just
Not a lot, but just like
Hello.
once or twice.
Look how his head can just fit out there. That's like helmet,
He fucking like oozed out. Oh God.
but not his nose. I love this song. I
Yeah.
love Archduke.
Every time he opens his mouth, just slobber, and then the.
With strange shaped body. Is his chest that big? Or is that like...
He's got his arm stuck out, right?
Well, this is like...
It looks like
What's
he's got
that
a bib
stuff?
on, not a bib.
No, what is that called? It's that frilly stuff that you stick in the front of
I was gonna say it looks like
this
he's got a
in
doily on
Mozart
his arm.
times.
I want
I don't
nothing
fucking
from
know.
your town. I'm only searching for my lost daughter, Rosella.
Yeah,
She was stolen by some form of dark magic, and now I fear I will never
Why can't it be good magic? She
Yeah,
was
it
brought
could-
here
it
for
was
a
a-
reason to save the entire land.
Plus, it was like a beautiful castle. And it might be good magic. Maybe she was bribed by a beautiful prince. Foreshadowing.
By the way, as small as this area is, I do love it. This area is pretty nice. Wait, what's up with this?
Going in
The
buildings though
floor,
is crazy.
like on the left of the china shop, just goes into the wall. I don't see like a distinction.
Wait, where? What?
Like the floor and the wall, they just kind of blend into. I don't. It's like that where it, like.
I
cuts off.
thought like there was like a giant ditch in all of this area. I like how every building is really small though.
Yeah.
And they go in and it's huge. This guy rocks. He's so goofy.
It's real goofy.
His voice
I
is
don't.
perfect.
Welcome to my shop, dear lady. I am Fernando.
Fucking. You see-
Fernando.
you see, it's
Good day.
this game takes a lot of like
Oh, it is
jokes and idioms and just incorporates them. Fucking bull in a china shop, and he's not only that, he's wearing a powdered wig.
He's got a red mask hanging on the wall.
I'm sorry to hear that, Fernando.
Yeah, there's a
Is there anything?
there's
I
a
can
snake
do to
oil
help?
salesman on the other side of town.
not unless you have found my treasure.
That's the entire point
This
of this.
is funny too,
this
because
town.
if you just think about treasure as not a
Is it
person,
gold
it's
or
funny.
gems?
Yeah.
It
Treasure,
was treasure,
that
my
is
precious china
what
bird.
you are.
I love
By the way, look at that door. He's got like little.
I thought that it was because it shaped his head.
Yeah.
I was like, that's so clever, and then it's not. And
Yeah,
I was
it totally-
pretty disappointed.
He totally fits perfectly fine. So yeah.
Plus, he's leaning all over the glass. You can't do that. He should know of all people.
You're gonna
But
get-
he's lost.
You're
his
gonna get
treasure,
fucking
so
hoof prints all over it.
He's lost all hope.
Yeah. So he lost his bird. We're gonna go get his bird.
Like, okay, so honestly, do you ever like look at the stuff on the walls in those places. She's always talking about how it's like so fancy and it's like hard to breathe. So it's like wherever their kingdom is, it must suck because Roselle has never seen jewels. She's like never been around fine china. It's like I just don't understand where they're from.
So I think if you read the door, it's like costume party or something, or like for the Archduke's birthday.
Costume party for Archduke's birthday.
Fucking
Oh, do you talk
best
to
thing
this
in the
guy?
game. Yes.
Yes.
I had to talk to this because as a kid, this like modeled our insults at each other.
Yeah. We had like a book. We like wrote them down.
Yep. Yep.
How can you
We could spend like tens of minutes just like listening to this fucking bird.
What do you expect? Quick, go soak your head. Your brain is overheating.
It's like, as like a 20-year-old, they're all pretty stupid, but it's still quite charming.
Oh, it's charming. I listened to it in my room with my roommates, and like they didn't know what I was doing. He was like, "What are these insults?" He thought they were funny though, and then he used them on me, and then I felt quite the fool.
Yeah, I only do a handful of them.
Well, you should have done all of them.
Oh yeah, there's a little
What?
Like, what? I remember I was like, what is that? And it's just like, oh.
I like this dude.
Yeah.
I honestly, when I was playing this again, I thought it was harder to get treasure, and it wasn't at all.
Yeah, no. You just walk up and you're like, oh, boop, there we go.
This chicken sucks.
Yep.
She takes up so much of my time while I'm just trying to walk. I'm just running around screaming.
Dude, fucking. We'll get to things that take up your time while trying to walk later. It's. Oh my god, what was that? Oh.
Where did she run to?
You fucking ran into the cage. Yep, this is where treasure is. It's just like, boop.
He doesn't even look. Like.
Yeah, he looked out and I'm like,
that?
is he gonna see? Nope.
Hello, little bird.
Alright.
Well, you
You're
know
gonna be
what?
a
Why
small
didn't
bird.
she just fly the F away?
You're gonna be a small bird, and you're going to whisper as loudly and as high-pitched as possible.
That sounds exactly like that one anime character I was talking about.
Of course. Here, hop on.
I want to know what's past everything. Like, what are those buildings back there? Is this housing? Where's the road to that area? Because they're like on a platform.
I want to get a King's
Not a
Quest
very
game.
solid foundation.
By the way, I don't look at it, but you can like look at treasure like in like a little eye. It looks really yeah.
Oh
it
yeah,
looks
she
kinda
looks
weird.
weird. It's
Yeah.
like a clay figure.
Yeah, it's yeah. Yeah. Damn, I was gonna say something.
What's on the door in the back? Because I don't think I clicked on that
I
either.
didn't either. I don't know.
It probably just says closed or something.
Probably. I was talking with a couple friends. It's like, because frequently I'll start saying something and they're like, I totally forgot what I was gonna say. And then one of them was like, what if that's my superpower? I have the ability to make people think that they're going to start saying something. That would be the most miserable thing
People would
ever.
use that at press conferences all the time.
And I totally lost. I thought I was going to say something.
Do that to the president. I don't like this guy, so bam.
And wow, I just lost what I was going to say.
Lost my train of thought.
Lost my train.
My superpower is controlling people's trains of thought. Make the train go wherever I want.
I like trains. So yeah.
So here he walks through the door.
He walks through the door and we never see him again. We never actually walk
No,
into
that's
the china shop
wrong.
again.
Oh, I do.
Why?
He's out. I don't know, just cause.
Just cause?
And he was there, and every time you
The
go
door's
in,
so small.
Every time you go in, Treasure's like.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This hippo.
I was saying that. The fuck is this hippo doing?
Do come right in. She's dating a chicken. That's a dangerous relationship.
I don't know. Just the face of that hippo was just so like. Bleh.
I think I went in because I couldn't figure out what I was trying to do at one point.
I
like when you try and go in without it, and she like smiles at him, and he's like, "No."
Yeah. I was thinking about that. What doesn't she like open the door and he's like right there?
He like she does this.
No,
pose
yeah,
of,
she
like,
knocks and then. Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
he's
yeah.
like, no.
Like that, just
Yeah,
without
but
the
with
mask.
no mask. Or something like this. It's just like a bad. She looks really goofy, and he's like, nope.
What if she
This
puts
is Arch Yip-Yak's birthday party, and you're not.
Oh, there we
invited.
go. There's a fucking frog.
There's another one. Now eat the cake. Did you eat the cake?
I didn't eat the cake.
That's
way, what is
really.
that
It's
dog
so
doing?
ballsy
What is
of
the
her.
dog doing?
He's dancing. But she'll
like
like
he's
put
dancing,
her finger in the
conducting or
cake a
something.
lot,
Yeah,
and that's really ballsy.
I was like, what do I? Because I was.
Did you say happy birthday to Archie Pep?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's funny.
Maybe later. I was reading the walkthrough, and because saying, all right, now follow this way, and he goes, go. I walk. It's like, all right, on the left, go down. I'm like, what?
Well, maybe you
goes
should
up.
just try it on your own.
Yeah, and then it leads me to the wrong room.
Oh yeah, I went right first.
Yeah, that's where you're supposed to go. But
No,
I kept
went
it in
right
just
first.
so I could show this.
I went right first. No, you're supposed to go here first because then you got to open the drawer and then it falls. Well, no, you don't have to.
Yeah.
But
If
I
you
went
open the
to
drawer,
the right
there's a
dude
thing in there, it just
first,
falls to the ceiling.
and the powder came out of the door. And then I didn't go in because I was like, oh, I probably can't go in. So then I left and then I walked all the way back.
I think I
And
kept.
it took so long.
I think I kept this in just because of how confused I was. It's like, wait a minute, this is not where I'm supposed to be going. And I also left it in because it's
It looks
upside down.
funny.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's neat.
It gives you some good humor and good game humor.
Yeah, v funny. I thought this is like my favorite place as a kid. Just the stairs.
Yeah.
And the perspective
I'm pretty
thing.
sure as a kid this blew my mind.
Yeah. Don't go up the left again, you fool. I know what you're thinking. You don't want to go up to the left. You don't
What
want
were
to do
you
it,
doing
dude.
during this time?
I'm like, I was just looking at my phone and I'm like, what am I? Okay, I guess I'll go right. It's beautiful.
And sometimes I accidentally click too fast too, and then she turns around.
Oh
and I'm
my
like,
god,
no!
I hate that. I don't know if I do something like that, like where I walk. I might.
And then you have to come up here
yeah.
again. You have to come up here with. Do you come up here with Rosella? No,
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Okay. That part was really annoying. That was one part that That's the reason I went back into the China shop because I didn't know what I was.
You can look into all the mirrors and they'll do something, but I'm like, whatever.
And then fat, and then she's like,
And then Rosella is just like, ah, look at all this. I'm silly.
I thought I was gonna die when that happened. That's like the dead music.
Yeah.
Do you ever die? Do you let yourself die?
I think there are at least 2 occasions where I die.
I hope one is when you talk to that dead woman because that's worth seeing. Ah. Man, you missed out on all the fun.
We'll talk about that when we get there. But
and then if you look at that picture, every time you look at stuff, they call it like tacky, and like they look at the angel in that other room, and she's like, oh, tacky, and then looks at like other things, and she just insults it. And then Rosella comes and says like the same exact thing, and it's funny. She made fun of Archduke Yip Yap's clothing in the picture, but I can't remember what she said. It was pretty good. They're pretty catty women.
Let's just play a King's Quest game where you just play 2 horrible people. It's like, that's the thing. Everybody you meet, mostly, like, except for people in Valderall, it's like, yeah, I'll be your friend, and, we're cool. But, like, just imagine it's like, fuck you. I hate you. You're stupid. And then you punch him in the face.
Happy birthday, Archduke Yip Yap.
And you just fucking steal everything you need.
You do a little bit.
So.
Oh my god.
The snake oil salesman. I didn't interact with him before I actually traded with him. What?
I didn't either. I know at one point he tries to offer you weird stuff, and then you're like, no.
I know, like, the only thing you can actually do is, like, give him the statuette, because I guess that's all he wants.
Yeah.
I don't think you can trade anything for him.
And then I kept trying to use the stick. I was like, why
I would
can't
always
you
do that.
use
They
the
can't just
stick?
fucking use the stick. What about the
What's
hunting
wrong with
horn?
the
Can you
stick?
go with the hunting horn?
I don't know why she didn't use the stick.
Yeah, that's the only thing that we need is to just get the cheese. So yeah, I thought this was cool. As a kid, I had no idea why sometimes you go in there.
Yeah.
But I know if you talk to somebody, they'll say, check out the faux shop, but make sure you walk in with a pinch of salt.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
that's why I said I didn't use the salt. I just ate it at random one time, and I was like, wait, was I supposed to do that?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's the flag to let you walk in here. This guy's a fucking turtle with bullhead.
Very cool to learn that.
I thought this place is.
Anything.
I thought this place was really cool as a kid. Mainly because if you start, since you could like start on any chapter. If you start in on chapter 3 and you get here, it's like you just walk through and like, why can't I walk in? And then you start in on chapter 5 and you walk in. It's like, yeah, this is what it looks like, but you don't actually need to do
So
anything.
I think I was playing and then it glitched out or something, and I had to stop playing. And I didn't save it for a long time, so I just had to pull out like chapter 5 or whatever. And I didn't have the hair. And I was so mad because I had to walk all the way back to the desert to get it.
Fucking jackalope for. I mean, I guess I'm walking back to the desert right now. That's like the very next thing I do.
Oh yeah, because you gotta get that stupid thing.
Yeah, you get a book.
Trade.
Yeah, you give the guy the mask because I guess it's like whatever, dude. I mean, the bull.
Fernando's like most prized
yeah,
possession. You
like-
sell to the pawn shop guy.
He's like, all right, I'll give you a rubber chicken. That's like good enough.
Yeah, like why is that good enough?
And speed up.
I can get into this. It's like my alarm clock. Oh, I thought I heard clapping.
No, that was the sound because I was so far behind. Like the music was going so much slower. That was the sound of her landing on the middle rock. So you hear that every once in a while. It's just so yeah, came all the way back. I have a book to give you.
Dude, every time you walk by that hair, you can't stop him from making that stupid noise.
Yeah,
I hate it.
I just keep fast forwarding straight through it.
Finest shepherd's crook.
Totally.
That sounds like a good tune.
Jesus Christ, that was perfect. And speed up. All the way back. This is 400%.
I wish
speed.
I remembered the other things he offered her. I feel like he offered her like lemonade or something similar, and she was like, no. And I was like, you're in a desert.
Excuse me, lemonade.
You talked to that fairy?
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
I need to
the
get
hummingbird.
fucking nectar.
I don't know about that. Have you met her daughter?
I do indeed. Can you get me some?
Kinds of humans, just because she doesn't like spiders. Yeah, I got this hunting horn. I'll just hold the other end.
I was really glad that Valenice became more helpful because for like a really long, the whole like beginning, it seems like she just kind of does stuff.
Yeah, it's like,
But it's not really helpful. And then at the very end, she like surprises you with all her helpfulness.
Yeah, she like fucking does everything.
Yeah, it's like now, whoa. It's like suddenly Rosella is not as cool. But so far, Rosella's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the sound of her balancing on the rock.
Screwing up the rock walk.
Also, there was a part where the guy was talking to you. I just fucking cut that shit out.
Oh, yeah.
I got it. Shepherd's crook. Yeah, I got the moon cheese.
And then she just drops it in there.
Oh, I
She doesn't wanna get
regret
wet.
not doing something. In chapter 5, when you have it, you can just take a bite out of it.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh. Tastes like something.
And she puts like a crescent moon into the sky.
Yeah.
I didn't think about doing that.
I forgot about that.
For all of the reasons my lord the Archduke Yip Yap stated.
What did he state?
I don't know. Stealing the moon.
Stealing the moon.
Breaking into his party.
Breaking and entering. Oh, wow. Bald face.
This is racism.
Alright, that's chapter 3. I hesitate to say